So, an avoidant person is pulling away from you. Maybe they've pulled away completely, and you want to fix this because you care. But let's talk about why you might be enabling this avoidant person and yourself. So, if you're new here, there's four main attachment styles that we cover. There's only one secure attachment style, and that is the secure attachment style. The rest of these are insecure. The anxious preoccupied is preoccupied with a relationship or the idea of a relationship, and they really struggle with independence. The dismissive avoidant is hyper independent, and they fear closeness and vulnerability and intimacy. This is why they pull away. The fearful avoidant is a mix of both anxious and dismissive. They swing between the two. That's why this is the disorganized attachment style. Today we're talking about the dismissive avoidant and when they pull away from a relationship, particularly when they are engaged in a relationship or a partnership with someone who may be an anxious preoccupied. So I want to go over this anxious avoidant enabling cycle. So here it is. Okay, now at the beginning of a relationship, two people start dating, an avoidant and an anxious. There's a brief honeymoon period, but inevitably an insecurity is going to be triggered in one of the partners. Okay, because they're both insecure. They both have insecure attachment styles. So one of them is going to have an insecurity triggered eventually. Now, when that happens, it's going to cause the avoidant to pull away. The avoidant pulls away because either an insecurity is triggered in the anxious, which the avoidant picks up on, and the avoidant pulls away, or an insecurity is triggered in the avoidant, and therefore the avoidant pulls away. This happens when one of the partners start to develop emotions, strong, intimate feelings in the relationship, whether it's the anxious or the avoidant. So again, if the anxious person develops feelings, they become insecure, the avoidant pulls away. Or the avoidant develops feelings, their insecurity is triggered, and they pull away. So when the avoidant pulls away, this is where we get into this enabling cycle. The avoidant pulls away, and then the anxious insecurities are going to be activated, specifically fear of abandonment. Okay, that's their core wound, the fear of abandonment. When the anxious feels the avoidant pulling away, they are going to naturally respond by holding on tighter to the relationship, holding on tighter to their avoidant person, because again, they fear abandonment. They don't want to lose this person. They will hold on tighter. They will pursue further. When that happens, the avoidance insecurities are going to be further activated. When that happens, the avoidant is going to pull away even more. They're going to create more distance. When the avoidant pulls away even more, the anxious insecurities are further activated, and this causes the anxious to pursue further, to hold on tighter. Now you can see how toxic this enabling cycle is. Okay, it is very harmful. It's not healthy. And as you can see here, it is the avoidant who is in control of this enabling cycle. Okay. Yes, both partners are insecure. Both have emotional wounds from childhood and past relationships. But in this cycle, you need to know this. It's the avoidant who's in control. Okay. They are dictating when they pull away, when they breadcrumb, and the anxious is the one chasing in this cycle. Now, maybe the avoidant is not malicious. Maybe they're not trying to hurt you, but the effect is still the same. Okay, you are being left unseen, unheard, and hurt. So when you get caught up in this cycle, you are enabling the avoidant to continue on with their dismissive behavior. Okay, and you're also enabling your own insecurities. Your fear of abandonment is running haywire in this cycle. Okay, and if you stay in this cycle, you're only going to continue to feed their insecurities and yours. So how do you take back control of yourself, right? You can't control the avoidant, but you can take back control of yourself. Okay, so how do you do that? Well, you need to break out of this cycle. You really need to break free from this cycle. And this means stop chasing this avoidant person, stop reaching out to them, and really bring that energy back to yourself. And I know that's hard because, again, I know you care about this person. You may love this person. You have all kinds of thoughts running through your head, all kinds of regrets, wanting to fix things. You're wondering what maybe you did something wrong. Where did you go wrong? You just want resolution. You just want clarity. I get it. And you know what? I am sorry. Okay, I really am sorry. Because I know a lot of you are going through this right now, and a lot of you are new to this. You're new to attachment theory, and you can see what's happening here as you learn more about your attachment style, your avoidant partner's attachment style. So I understand, I can empathize with how painful this must be. So I really am sorry about that. But you really need to break free from this cycle. You need to get out of it and stop enabling the avoidant to run. Stop enabling them to shut down, and stop enabling your fear of abandonment. Okay. One of the hardest things to do in life is to let go. Okay, that's one of the hardest things to do in life. But think about how much pain you're in right now. Okay, chasing this avoidant person, holding on to breadcrumbs. Okay, the longer you keep yourself in this cycle, the longer you stay here, the longer it's going to hurt. Okay, if you stay in this cycle, it's you're going to get the same outcome. The avoidant is going to continue to run away. They're going to continue to shut down. So you really need to break out of this cycle. And yes, sure, the avoidant is in control in this cycle, but only if you choose to stay in it, right? So you need to make that decision for yourself, and you need to make that decision to let go and stick to that decision, okay? And know that you did the best you could with what you knew and what you felt at the time, okay? The avoidant, they have their own traumas, okay? They have their own wounds that they need to work on. And you have your own traumas. You have your own wounds. And when you break free from this cycle, you give yourself the space to reflect on your emotions, on your wounds, your triggers, your fears. And when I say bring that energy back to yourself, okay? Look, you're still going to be wondering about them. You're still going to have waves of emotions and pain. But as you bring that energy back to yourself, those waves will get smaller over time, and you will become more resilient. And here's what I'm going to leave you with today. Here's what I'll leave you with. I want you to walk away from this cycle. Okay? I want you to walk away from this avoidant person. But don't walk away with resentment and bitterness and anger towards them, because those emotions will do no good in your healing journey. Okay, remember this: the avoidant is hurting too. They are insecure too. Okay, they have their own wounds, and I don't think avoidants are bad people. I don't think they're malicious people. Yes, they cause a lot of hurt. Their insecurities, their behavior causes a lot of pain, and yes, they can behave immaturely. So can the anxious preoccupied in different ways, right? So yeah, I think they're misunderstood, and I don't think they even understand themselves, right? They have a lot of reflecting to do. They have a lot of healing to do. And of course, so do anxious preoccupieds. So when you do break out of this cycle, make that decision to let go and stick to that decision. Walk away from this avoidant person with a sense of empathy for them and dignity for yourself. So I do hope I brought some good into your life today. If so, please like and subscribe, and please share your thoughts and your stories in the comments section. Any questions that you have, please share them in the comments. Let's get the discussion going. And if you think this video might help somebody, please share it with them. And until next time, you take care, and I'll see you in the next video.